So your ex jumped into a new relationship right after they broke up with you, when you still had the hope that they will come back, and you were completely blindsided by it. And now you're seeking for answers. You're wondering why it happened, why they did it. It can be mind-boggling. Lucky for you, today I will cover 4 main reasons why your ex rebounded. My name is Coach Paz Goldman, and I am here to help you go through these challenging times in your life, and not just go through it, but grow through it and truly heal. Because once you're doing it right, you emerge stronger than ever before. And this breakup is your breakthrough. Oh my God, so many cliches I just dropped at the beginning, but you know what I mean. Without further ado, let's just jump in for today's presentation and we'll take it from there. 4 reasons why your ex rebounded. Of course, as you probably know, my ex rebounded too. This is what got me into studying this. And I watched all of the videos, read all of the articles. I've done all of this work. So I'm going to bring you the bottom line of everything that I've learned. I took a lot of notes while I was during my breakup and my healing journey. And I want to give it to you as an offering, as a gift, because I know you need this right now. So the first thing is emotional avoidance. They are trying emotional avoidance. They are trying to avoid dealing with the pain of the breakup by jumping into a new relationship quickly. This is what we call trying to bypass the grief process, which is never ending well. Never. And one thing that I really want you guys to understand is that even though your ex broke up with you, you gotta understand it's not an easy thing to do to break up with a loved one. It's not easy. It's really, really hard. And this will lead me to number 2, the fear of being alone. It's not easy, especially when you love someone so much. It seems like they just dumped you and they're cold and they don't care about you, but this is not true. This is further from the truth, because they do care. They really do care, but they lack the emotional capacity. If they jump into a rebound relationship, they lack the emotional capacity to hold you and to hold all of these emotions. They need it to bounce. This is why they're probably avoidant, and this is an emotional avoidance. Yeah. Number 2, it's fear of being alone. They feel lonely after a breakup and seek companionship without fully processing their feelings. Again, it goes back to the emotional avoidance. It's not easy. And think about this, you guys, how hard it is for you to process your emotions. It is hard. It is hard. You choose to deal with it. They chose not to. That's the difference between the two of you. They chose not to deal with these emotions, not processing them, and jumping into another relationship very quickly just to avoid it, because they're afraid of being alone. But you don't have the choice to be alone or with them. They didn't give you the choice. When a person leaves you, you don't get to say, "Oh, stay with me," and they will stay. It's a one-sided decision, and it sucks. But you gotta respect it. You gotta understand it, and you got to move on. And you have to move on. When someone shows you by their actions that they're no longer interested in you, you've got to move on. As hard as it is, I understand, but you have to take actions towards bettering yourself for the future. And if they come back and they've never been with someone else, take them. You can talk about taking them back. But if your ex broke up with you and they went with someone else and they are in a rebound relationship, never take them back. The relationship has been contaminated. Never take them back. It's something that cannot be undone. If I gave you my all, just think about it. If I gave you my all and then you went with another person, then you come back, that's it. This chapter of us is done. It's painful, right? But it's done. And then you go back and do the work on yourself to become a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself, because this is just showing you. This is just showing you. Number 3, self-esteem boost and need for validation. A rebound relationship can serve as a way for them to feel this desirable and boost their self-esteem after the breakup, because they feel shit. If they jump into another relationship not too long after you guys broke up, they're alone. And again, they're lacking, remember it here, they're lacking the emotional capacity, plus the fear of being alone, means they need a boost of self-esteem and the need for validation. And your ex might be seeking validation from someone else to feel the void left after by the breakup. So yeah, this will lead us to number 4. This is influence of external factors. External factors such as peer pressure, societal norms, or the desire to make you jealous could play a role. Everything just leads back. Everything is tied to one to the next. Everything, but eventually, I think that everything leads kind of like a pyramid. That everything leads to emotional avoidance and their lack of emotional capacity to process emotions like a grown-up. Also, in the part of the influence of external factors, societal norms, when they break up with you, they need to go to someone else to not lose the relationship, to not be the loser of their relationship. Because if they left you, they better find somebody else. In society today, I don't know why people talk about this thing about being lonely or being alone. It's so hard. And I know probably how you feel. And it's okay to be alone. It's actually necessary to be alone, especially in between relationships. You got to draw conclusions. There is a lot of work that you need to do on yourself before you're ready for the next relationship. And society today really condemn single people. If you're single beyond certain age, they look at you different. I'm 38 and I'm single. People look at me like, my mom, something's wrong. No, everything is all right. This is a choice. And some people say, oh, you can't be single by choice. We will talk about it on a further later on episode. But being single, it's okay. Being alone without being lonely, it's a skill. It's something that you learn. And this is why I always say to you guys, you got to do the inner work. The more you do the inner work, the more you're healing you, the more grounded you are, especially as a man, into your masculine core. Nothing can move you. Nothing can shake you. You are invincible. And all is well. That's it. Okay. Before we wrap up, this is very important. It's important to remember that everyone's motivations are unique, and it's difficult to determine the exact reason without knowing more about your specific situation and your ex's mindset. This is why I'm offering you guys to talk to me. You can talk to me and I can help you with your unique situation, because every situation have this own intricacies and its own, it's very delicate. No case is the same. No relationship it's never the same. So if you need to talk about your unique situation, hit me up, paz@pazgoldman.com, or go to the link below and book a call with me. Now, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do you think you need to do at this point, you guys? Let me know in the comments below, and I will tell you in a second what you need to do. And this is, I think, the most important thing of this entire video. This is what you need to do. You need to stop caring about your ex and start caring about yourself. That is all you need to do. Yep. This is all you need to do, baby. I know that it's hard at the beginning, but you will come to a point where you start not giving a fuck about your ex and start giving a fuck about yourself. When you hit this point, this is where you come to me. This is where we work together. And this is, by the way, something that I also wanted to offer you guys. I just created the Rising Phoenix. This is a coaching program that I've developed. It's heal and emerge stronger than ever before. I know you guys. I know what you need, and I got the cure for you. to work on yourself, it's a mastery, it's an art. And especially in the early stages of the breakup, when you're still watching these type of videos, you need this, because you are mindlessly scrolling, or mindlessly, or not mindlessly, but emotionally scrolling and consuming this kind of information, which is good for you. It helps. But consuming information and data will not heal you. What will heal you? It's the work. The work that you put on yourself each and every single day to evolve, to understand yourself, understand better the attachment style, the relationship dynamic. As a man, for the men out there, I will teach you how to be a man, a 1%er, a masculine man that women will adore you, will adore you. And this is a relationship that I'm currently experiencing, and I never thought I can experience this kind of relationship. I never did. Because I didn't know a lot of things that I do know now. So in this channel, I'm going to educate you about how to carry yourself, first of all, as a person, as a man, and how to heal and understand the relationship dynamics on a much deeper level. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, hit me up, and I would absolutely love to work with you. I'm sending you much love, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.